Yeah, I'm all for streamlining the game in a lot of ways, but ultimately, if you take away some of those things, it no longer becomes baseball. There's a lot of subjectivity in baseball that we've been used to for over 125, 150 years over the history of the game. So it's built in. Both teams are subjected to it. It's a fair playing field, and I like it the way it is. I think if you start taking those things away, you no longer have the game that people love.
I'm actually not into taking the human element out of the game completely, and we're never going to be perfect as human beings, and the umpires are a perfect case. I think we made a lot of progress with all the replays and all that, but I hope that day doesn't come because, no, not for me. I think the game is going to change too drastically for the way it's been played for over 100 years.
I actually felt like, I walked a guy in and we lost earlier this year, and I think in that bat I thought I threw a strike and would have struck him out, and that's just kind of how the game goes, and that's the beauty of baseball. It's an imperfect game, and
we've actually had that discussion in here many times. Personally, I'd like to see some more research done into that, and maybe do some spring training games with it. So I think eventually, somewhere down the road, it's going to happen. But players are kind of on the fence on it.
I don't know about that, man. That's a tough question. I don't want to go into the stuff. But I think that's going to change the game a little bit if it does come to the game.
That kind of seems like one of the annual baseball conversations, doesn't it? I mean, whether it be, should there be a DH in the National League? Should we have robotic umpires? That kind of comes up once a year, it seems like. And there have been times when I really wish that there were robotic umpires. But I think, at least right now, I think that's a long time coming, just because there is still that charm of baseball for so many reasons. But one of the reasons is that there's a human element to baseball. And certainly that's an ingredient of any sport, but particularly to this one. And there is a certain charm of being able to heckle an umpire. And heckling a human is a lot more fun than heckling a computer.